controversial Arlington streetcar project? Well, it is no more. Late this afternoon, the board voted to quash the planned Columbia Pike streetcar line. Diane Cho's tracking this developing story. She's live in Arlington with a look at how the project fell apart and to tell us what's next for the county's transportation plan. Diane?
Well, Leon, the announcement today came as a surprise to board members who opposed the project, and it drew a mixed reaction from businesses here along Columbia Pike that would have been directly affected. Here at William Jeffrey's Tavern on Columbia Pike, the general manager says they had hoped the streetcar project would have increased foot traffic to their restaurant.
More interest brings more groups brings more interest and more money for the whole community.
But business owners right across the street didn't feel the same way.
I can't get a cab to stop in front of my salon. How am I going to get a cab to stop when that'll be a train track or it'll be a trolley track?
The owner of Morris Vance Hair was happy to hear the announcement made by the Arlington board chair today to scrap the plans for both the Columbia Pike and Crystal City segments of the streetcar project.
I believe that debating the streetcar issue further will not serve our community and will distract us from addressing other pressing issues.
The supporter of the project says the issue became hard to ignore after voters re-elected John Weistat to the Arlington County Board after he centered much of his campaign around the opposition of the streetcar project.
A special election in the spring is a very different animal than a general election. This was not a formal referendum, but I believe it served as a proxy.
Supporters of the $500 million project touted economic stimulation and increased tax revenues to help pay for additional schools and community needs. But now they will focus on how to improve the county's bus system, a move board member Libby Garvey has pushed for a while now instead of the streetcar project.
I am really hopeful that we can get a really good, robust regional BRT system going that will really start to make a difference in the traffic issues that we've got here.
And the board chair says the transitway that's being developed now and under construction will only serve buses now. Now, this project also included parts of Fairfax County, and earlier today, the Fairfax County board chair issued a statement saying in part that, quote, "We are both saddened and disappointed," going on to say that although we believe the decision to end the project is short-sighted, we recognize that the project cannot happen without the support of the Arlington board. In Arlington tonight, Diane Cho, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Diane. The demise of the planned Arlington streetcar comes as just a few months after D.C. scaled back on its streetcar plans along the H Street corridor. That project's been plagued by delays, and currently only 2 miles of the planned 37-mile system have been built. Still not clear just when the first portion of the line will open. It's been running tests for the last few months.
Well,